Just wondering, you guys just shipped this from Europe?
Yeah, from Hamburg to Halifax.
Oh, Canada, Halifax.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And we travel the US and now here in Canada up to Alaska and down.
This plate, I noticed this plate is supposed to be from Germany. So you guys are German?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. And you are from this area or?
We're from California. Yeah.
Wow.
So we're kind of like like dig into the area of like shipping RV to Europe, because I just finished a conversation with one of my friends, and she shipped her RV. She's from Vancouver, and she has a US made big bulky RV. It's like 25 footer, and she shipped her RV to Europe. Yeah, and it's called Antwerp, the Belgium, right?
Yeah.
So I was just wondering, like, how much this car is you ship a van like this?
3,000
euros.
3,000 euros.
It could be a bit less. It depends which company you choose. And we are traveling 2 years, and we have everything for our needs with the solar panels and everything. So we decided this way. I want to ship many cars to Europe.
No. We're just thinking about it. Probably we can do the same. Ship my RV to Europe, and so the biggest concern is probably the US made RV could be like too big for the street, for the traffic.
Which one do you have?
It's a regular. It's a 20 Class C, 24 footer.
No, I think there we have that type of, not especially anyway, they have big trailers too. You can't, Vergleich, was heißt das? You can't say you have the same space in Europe like here in US, because in US you have everything for the big cars. We have much space. So in Europe is everything a bit thinner or smaller, the parking lots, everything. But when you're on a campground or something like that, you have the space also for a big trailer. And when you stay free, so not in a campground, there's I think the regulations here are very much stronger. Europe, you can park in the street or on a place when you can't stay there for many days, but when you only for a night you come to a place and stay there, there's no problems. And here is a bit tougher. In the national park you can't stay anywhere. When you're outside you see many signs, they said no overnight parking. In Germany there is no sign with no overnight parking, right? You can't camp there, but in Germany is definitely camping is when you make you comfortable, you put everything out your car and make a fire. That's camping. And so when you stay only in your car for a night, no problem at all. And I think that's the also for the other countries, Italy, France, etc. So the only thing is the price to ship it there, and maybe with the regulation that the tax or something. But when you have the price and you have your car there, it's great to visit that part.
But
Cool.
you can also write the company and ask them.
Okay.
But I think it's better to get their own car there.
I've been started a full-time kind of like an RVer for the last starting from the last year, and so in America we have this membership franchise camping membership thing. It's called Thousand Trails. Kind of like you pay membership fee, annual membership fee, and you can park there on campsites for free. And they have different levels. You probably have like 2 weeks maximum of staying or 3 weeks maximum staying. It depends on what kind of like a membership you have. But that's the idea. In America, they said it has more than probably 1 million full-timers.
That's a great option. And
Yeah. If you are here for long, do you guys ski?
No, but I did snowboard in my younger ages, but there's 8 to 10 years ago. But Banff is ski, a lot of snowboards.
Yeah.
But is it far from here?
No. No, actually, we're here half visiting, half skiing. We visited these like attractions, mountains. Also, we do skis. Yeah, so there are probably like 3. It's called a big 3, Banff big 3, and the 2 of them are pretty big, and the one actually it's just like 20 minutes from here. It's pretty small. Yeah, so it's almost the end of the season, but you still have like 1 month to ski. So if you guys are interested, you can go. Northern California. Yeah, I started the full-time RVing from last year, so we don't have a fixed location anymore. And we have 2 RVs, and one is a trailer, the big one. So I told the big one parked in my friend's farm. His farm has a full hookup, so my trailer parked here as the kind of like a home base or something. We also have another RV, which is a motorhome, a 24-footer. So we just drove this motorhome like a visiting different places. So have you guys finished visiting US?
Not really. When we are from Alaska driving down to Vancouver, we are driving to California
The whole
and
west coast down.
Oh, yeah.
And then to South America. But we are a bit in a hurry. We have a visum for 6 months, and
Okay.
so the date says at the end of June we have to be out of the country.
That's no problem, right? You have to just go to Mexico and back, and that's considered to be out of the country already, right?
Mexico sure, but Canada not, right? Because we thought when we're up to a neighborhood country that it paused, and we read in the internet that the neighbor states or neighbor countries like Canada or even Mexico are not included to pause our visum. But we're not spoken to officer, border officer until now. So we hope maybe,
Because I know some a lady. She's from Japan, and she purchased the RV here in Montana. Because Montana, you purchase the RV from Montana, you don't have to pay any tax. So it's you set up a company or something like that. And she said she also has a visa problem. She's not permanent residence here, so she has to leave out of the country for once in a while. And she said that she just if the visa's approaching the date. And she just go to Mexico, and she doesn't even drive. She just walk through the gate, the border, and come back. As that's considered already leave the country.
okay.
So yeah, you're definitely gonna try that.
But then we have a bit more time.
Yeah, this type of van I knew because I'm a dedicated RVer. I know lots of like RV friends, and they are very craving for this type of compact, smaller RV.
And I think that's coming, that the brand here, Fiat or also Citroën, built in this small kinds, and in Europe it's booming. To when you order some of this one, you have to wait until 1 to 2 years to get one.
Okay.
It's really booming, and I think in US it was more like the bigger trailer, the bigger stuff, and now it comes to that they said, a small one.
Do you guys have kind of like a pop-up and retractable the thing, the tent? Yeah, the top.
No,
No?
that's not.
Okay.
You can buy it. You can order several types of car with it, or we enjoy it. Yeah, it's really great. Yeah.
So you guys just stay in campgrounds, RV parks all the time?
That's the point. We try to stay to stand complete free, because we have everything. When we have water in, the toilet is empty, then we can stay in nowhere for weeks. Because electricity came from the sun, but in some points, and we want a shower, a long shower, something like that, we look for a campground, but not that often, right?
No, they say no overnight camping.
You can try an app. It's called Campendium. It has like a very good, very accurate information regarding dry camping.
Okay.
Somewhere to park. I guess like in the city, like closer to a city like Vancouver, these cities, it's really difficult. Even me, I couldn't find any. But in the national forest, like far away from the city, there are a whole bunch of like dry camping sites.
Okay. Overlander, he shows us.
Similar, right?
Something too, but there's often drive there, and there's now signs who say no, you can't stay there.
Oh yeah,
like this.
It has to be accurate, So the APP information needs to be verified or something. I booked it for 2 weeks. Next week I'm gonna just do 3 days skiing and 3 days maybe hiking or something.
Awesome.
Yeah. How about you guys?
And when we think, there's another mountain or trail we want to see, maybe a night more, but we try to go not that fast, but to Jasper and again. So it depends. This is cool stuff. We have 2 years, but we can you can say Banff has so much to visit. Of course, every national park has a lot to visit. We can't even see everything. But so when we try to see something and say, oh, let's do another day, then we're spontaneous to stay a few days longer. So we will see. Tomorrow we look around and maybe we come back here and stay a night longer.
So you guys still work from your RV? Like you can remote work?
We could, but we make a break from our
Okay.
jobs in Germany for 2 years, and so we come back and work again. We do a bit of social media. You can't say it's a work where we get paid for it now in this journey. Not now, because we are new to this full-time RV. Or
Yeah, actually, since the start of COVID, right, like 2020, and lots of people actually start remote work from home, and they started to develop different ideas, like go to different places, and so that's why the RV is like very popular at the time. I knew some guy working Bay Area, like work for Google, and they just travel all the time. You know, it's pretty cool. Especially Elon Musk has this wonderful thing that's called the Starlink for internet. In US and Canada, they're available for RV. They have the RV version. And RV version have two different types, and one is you have to set up every time. It's not mobile. Another type, it's a kind of like a mobile. It's a plate and it's a receiver. You know, so you just install. That type is more expensive. It costs like $2,500 US, and you just permanently installed on your RV, start receiving the satellite signals. Yeah, that's very cool. Thinking about to go to Alaska and worry about there's no cell phone reception anymore.
You're working from the RV? Or?
I do some stock trading. You know, I just buy and sell stocks by myself. Not a professional trader. I consider myself like a dedicated or experienced RVer. I started a full RV like a year ago, but I've been RVing for 5 years. You know, like on and off. So I have most of the information regarding RV.
Full-time RV. So you're starting now and you open end. It's not that you say, oh, maybe in a few years we get some apartment or something back.
Oh, I used to have a home. I just didn't like it anymore. It's just one location, and you stay there location and for forever. And sometimes you just feel like there's nothing to do there. And now with this RV, and we usually just change locations like in a week or 2 weeks. It's just new stuff all the time, right? I'm so sorry bothering you guys when you're having your dinner. I'm here for another week. If you guys have any questions like skiing or, if you stop by, I love it. All right. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.